You're big excited that I'm playing this. Have you played it? I know Lucid said he played 2.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Oh, he said he hadn't played 1. Someone's a fucking liar. Oh, you lie. Okay. Well, I'm doing Original Sin 1 Enhanced Edition, so it's the first one, but the better version. So not the original. It's whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Hi, Mom. All right. Why is that function back on? Options, controls, combat
Claw
mode,
of snake,
clear.
wing of worm, brew 'em, spice 'em, stir and churn.
Weird.
Let's see. Halibut,
All right.
sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Journal? Nope. What is the journal button? Oh, is it log? He asked us to retrieve the staff of Pergamon. He suggested we ask Conrad, the merchant in charge of the ship. Let's go find Conrad. Over here. This is Conrad's ship. I do plan on playing Original Sin 2 after this. I may play a game or two in between them. But I'm going to play this, then I'll play a couple of things, then I'll probably come back and play 2. So far, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Not to, like, denigrate Larian with this, because this is a 10-year-old game, but it feels more like a kiddie version of Baldur's Gate 3, which is nice. It's Baldur's Gate 3, but not quite as, like, panicked.
Is that why we never sail to Ythel anymore?
You think I like 2 a lot? I'm sure it's going to be, like, kind of in between the two as far as how it feels, too.
Nothing used.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicil?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Conrad. Cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Folks across Andervale know to give old Conrad a holler when it comes to rare imports and magical items.
What do you think about the attack on the harbor?
Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard resides. Though even I must admit they put up a hearty effort. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that would be if whatever I sought was something worth dying over.
Do you know anything about the staff of Pergamon?
Aye, that Cecil's worse than a rooster. Crowing all around town about matters he ought to know are better kept quiet. Well, if you know about the staff, I suppose you also know it's gone without a trace. For my part, I haven't a clue where it could have gone. Overboard, stolen, or vanished into thin air. Though I'm quite eager to see it return. I've got a reputation to uphold, you know. Wouldn't hurt to ask some of my men. I tried myself, but sailors tend to be a bit tight-lipped when they're afraid of getting one another in some trouble. Seaman's code, you know. Not to rat out a fellow sailor.
Alright, we'll talk with this guy.
But yours? Here? In Sicil? Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land on, Conrad chooses this one.
What do you know about the staff?
Was too busy dodging fireballs to notice anything myself. But ask around a bit. Could be one of the other men spied something I didn't. Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife. Sauce? Here? Inside seal? Star for what now? No, never heard of it, much less seen it. Check with one of the others, maybe.
Sauce? Here in Seal. Now that you mention it, I noticed Dietmar, a fellow merchant travelling with us, carrying a sealed box off the ship during the attack. At the time, I figured he was just escaping with his personal effects. But it could well have been that staff you're talking about.
You know anything about Dietmar?
Well, sure, I saw him slip off the ship, but I haven't a clue where he could possibly be now. Captain Conrad's the man to ask for such matters.
All right.
Is that
Speaking
bird
of youthful
still around?
gore...
Heard anything about the whereabouts of the magic stick yet?
One of your men saw Dietmar make off with a package.
What? That weasel has it for sure. But I'll tell you this. I didn't speak of that stuff to a soul on board. If he's the one who took it, he must have known it was on the ship before stepping foot on her decks.
You didn't speak to anybody about the staff. Why do all your sailors know about it?
I'm sure he'll make a run for it, probably by boat. I'd look for him on an out-of-sight beach somewhere. He's probably there now, trying to launch a vessel in private. If he hasn't already escaped, that is.
500 yards of my loving nature.
A hidden beach, huh? Let's go back over here.
Is that why we never sailed the
sir.
Ythel Gore
As
anymore?
fine a specimen as one of her stocks, sir. Speaking of youthful gore...
The leveling system in Original Sin is very unique. I'm not sure if I like it or not.
Plenty of fish in the sea, but I've got no...
You're
I should
welcome.
have done this from the very start.
Halt! These gates are to remain closed at all times. Captain's orders. Wait a second. Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognize you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation?
Citizens aren't allowed to go outside this gate.
You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs did on a fortnight ago. They did enough damage to shake up Ahu and Captain Aureus something fierce. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left-field Orc attacks long enough for reinforcements to arrive. Still thinking about exploring the beach? You don't look like you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. You may have the right number of champions in your party, yet in experience, I think you're lacking. Of course, the choice is yours, but are you sure you want to venture out?
On second thought, I'll wait.
Thank you for heeding my words of warning, Hunter. Sicil needs you alive and well.
Real? He thinks I need to level up some more. Dietmar's probably trying to launch from one of the secluded beaches in the area. It could be over there. It could be behind me. Yes. I guess let's come back this way. See if he's over here somewhere.
Unbelievable! You watched your brethren be slaughtered while you twiddled your thumbs?
What's the problem now?
We didn't hear a thing.
Hail, Source Hunter. Why, I don't think I could ask for a more welcome sight on these cursed beaches. The Legion welcomes you.
What happened here?
It's these orcs. Now they have bees in their bonnets about God only knows. We need every hand we can get. That rat-faced shaman of theirs even went to the trouble of launching a fireball at a ship in the harbor to the west of here.
Oh, the sailor's making out. I've already put that ship out, by the way.
It's hard to say. That ship needs attention, and fast, or she's as good as sunk. Got any special Source Hunter tricks to make a blue sky turn to a rain cloud?
Lovely day for a swig and a song, isn't it? Fare thee well.
All right. I guess this is where I came up. Alright, so chances are it's actually talking about north of me. Am I at? I'm right there.
To leave the cities to venture into danger. Be careful, Source Hunter.
Magical ballista.
Chicken, chicken, chicken. Good.
Sorry, sir.
Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Have some pity.
I've just got back from the realm of fairy. It was lovely, but I should have brought my winter boots.
Have some pity.
Come on! Come on! Can't you?
That rooster thinks he's such hot stuff, posing for Jerome like that. Someone ought to tell him his waddle waggles when he crows, same as the rest.
Awesome. At Arena the Fair.
Come on!
Zombie ate your dog? Orc sunk your ship? No matter! You're at Katarina's Fair, a veritable summer home for troubled minds. won't you take a seat and let our esteemed entertainers whisk you off to a better place?
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm Katerina the Fair, fairest First Lady of the Fair, of course. I do love making the acquaintance of my patrons, and who knows which of them might become one of my performers. I've an open stage in want of talent, and I've often found the best young performers among the rank and file of the audience.
Okay.
My word!
Today, I think,
My word!
the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd
By the
himself,
seven.
that the
What a
king
tale.
had a great thirst.
My word!
Just waiting for his big debut.
Please no. I've done acting once. Not a fan.
Cruel fortune. 1 coin or 2, noble spirit? 1 coin or 2?
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, I am a happy man, and certainly a humble one now. It turns out losing it all has its own share of benefits.
How did you lose it all?
A fool once was I, and ever seeking greater satisfaction than that which I already enjoyed. In my folly, I sought the counsel of those notorious Watcher statues on the western cliffs. Their guidance ruined any small fortune I might have had, but certainly granted me humility.
Tell me more about these statues.
I'd heard they were not to be trusted, that they gave fools' advice to the fools who sought them, but somehow I believed that I was the exception. They told me that I would find fame and renown if I renounced my worldly possessions, all my worldly possessions, and became a great figure of piety and humility. Fire, the most thorough cleanser, was my method. But as my house burned in front of me, I felt no elevation, no piety, only the sudden weight of my own idiocy upon my very soul.
Here, take 10 gold.
May the soul of Astarte smile upon you, kind stranger.
And a single gold piece.
Thank you, kind one.
He thinks highly of me. 21. Maybe something will come from that later. We shall see.
So, those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earthly possessions to become a spiritual leader, did they?
Makes sense. How can you explore the spirit when you're busy keeping up with the Joneses?
Makes sense to me. How can you explore the spirit when you're busy keeping up with the Joneses?
Can you spare a coin?
Indeed. He said himself that he's finally learned humility. Maybe he made the right choice, really.
Huh. More XP. All right. We've almost fully explored the town.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
How's your day been, Mom?
Here, chicken. Blasted poultry.
Quiet.
Here, chicken,
Nice.
chicken. Blasted poultry.
Step aside! Step aside! This maniac's gonna turn me into a meat pie!
Isn't it a chicken's destiny to be eaten? We should catch it and give it back to the cook. The chicken has a right to live too.
Isn't it a chicken?
Greetings! These stalls are for our Legion troops. Riverland's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the seven.
True story indeed.
No! My neck's too graceful to be hacked in half! I thought I could trust you!
I need a moment to reflect.
They may call me heartless. I'd suggest I know how to make difficult decisions for the greater good.
Some may call me heartless. I'd suggest I know how to make difficult decisions for the greater good.
Compassion indeed seems rather less important to you of late.
Weird.
That was close. Thanks for catching Fidgety Jack here. I guess he got nervous when I mentioned drumsticks. Let's have that bird then, shall we? Our troops are mighty hungry. Come to see what delectable dish I've crafted from that pesky poultry, have you?
Yeah, sure. I forget you can't do that. Okay.
I'm Chef Maurice, the one and only culinary connoisseur capable to make a dish for an army with little more than a single chicken.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
Yo, let's go, trader. The straight up quartermaster. Let's go. The identifying glass is 137 gold. But I only need to buy it once, right? It's like a permanent thing. Shoe of tongues. Fire resistant armor. $1,000. 5 lockpicks, 5 trap disarm tools, and an identifying glass. Honestly, I think that might be a good trade. You found an identifying glass. If your lore master's ability is high enough, you'll be able to identify items. Press right mouse button and identify. Take my lead. So now, because you're not a, are you a lore master? Lore master 0. Lore master 2, 1, 0. So she's my... She needs that. The shield goes back to me because I'm the only one who can use it. Anointed Old Copper Ring of the Lore Master. +1 intelligence, +1 Lore Master. Improves elemental witchcraft spells and your offense rating with intelligence weapons. Also gives +1 Lore Master. I kind of want to give it to her. You know what I'll do is I'll have him wear it while he's casting spells, and then when we get to Lore Master, I'll try to remember to have her grab that ring. I mean, she's already Lore Master 2, so going to Lore Master 3 isn't a big deal just yet. Alright, what is this shield? 12% blocking chance, less movement reduction. Excellent.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
Stick.
Kings, these stores are for our Legion troops. Riverland's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the seven.
Good look out there, Hunter. Evil lurks beyond Siseal's rampart.
There's a
Looks
dog.
like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something.
Hey, wow! I was wondering where that awesome sweaty boot smell was coming from. And here you are. Wow! This is great! I'm Murphy, Jake's dog. Wow, you smell great! Have you been rolling around on dead things all day? That's my favourite hobby too.
About your master's death, boy.
If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most awesome Jake who ever jaked, I'll bark so much! Seriously, so much! You have no idea!
Tell me about yourself.
You know who I miss? Jake. Sometimes he'd just sit there being awesome, and I'd give him this look like, you smell great. And he'd give me this look like, you do too, Murphy. And he was my best friend. I came here so I could smell Jake again. He smelled great. But whatever's buried there doesn't smell like Jake at all. No, it's definitely not Jake. He was awesome.
Really?
Here lies James, as usual, the filthy fibber. Here lies Kavanagh. Will they have Siseal pie in the afterlife?
Where are you, Jake? Are you playing
Here
around me?
lies Jake. Please do not disturb.
This dog we met, how true a creature he is. How loyal and unwavering in its affections. His master is dead, but not even this, not even nature's great betrayal of life, stops his warm-heartedness from beating. Animals, dog and deer, elk and eagle. We burden and butcher them, wretches that we are. These pillars of creation, we topple them, though their spirits are so very pure. They are. They do not scheme. They do not deceive. Perfidy. That is the human condition. This kind, this trusty beast. He is man's best friend, though man does not deserve one.
I smell rotten lamb chops.
I mean, these are two extremes. There needs to be one in between, right?
Rest in peace, darling.
Jake, where are you? Are you here, Jake? Jake!
I mean, it aligns more with humans or vile creatures when you get down to it.
Jake, where are you? Are you here, Jake?
Humanity's accomplishments are remarkable, and its faults don't make it inferior to earthworms and badgers. That's true.
You are not of the same mind because you are human, all too human. And deep down you place trust in your fellows. But one day, a stab in the back will tell you I am right. I know. For I have lain on silken cushions in marble palaces, and I have lain on wet leaves in soggy forests. Vastly do I prefer the latter. Oh, the occasional thorn may pierce your skin, but at least you are aware the sting is not that of a poisoned needle hidden by aspiring rivals. In the animal kingdom only, one is free. Beware the wolf, yes, beware the bear. But their rules are honest. The kingdoms of man, they are built upon the blood of the ones not strong enough to lay claim to power. This dog, it is a creature worthy of your affection. The ones you see around you, the men and women of this world, they are not.
Here lies Jake. Please do not disturb.
Rest in peace, darling.
What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
Where are you?
It's a rotting sheep's
Are you
corpse.
here, Jake?
It seems
Jake!
someone snatched Jake's body.
Someone has snatched Jake's body.
Peace be with you, traveller. May your lost loved ones rest in peace.
Tell me about yourself.
I once lived a prosperous life with my husband and our happy little daughter, Loney. But when the undead plague broke out, my dear husband was among the first killed. Loney never recovered from the loss. And when a group of mercenaries, predators, more aptly called, came to town dangling the opportunity to annihilate those undead devils, Loney lapped up their rhetoric and joined without so much as a backward glance. She was killed less than a week after she joined. Here she lies, and here I stand, mourning the death of my last joy.
Damn. That sucks.
Here lies Jacques, the oldest
Rest
man
in
in
peace,
Sicil.
darling.
Get off my grave, ye jackanapes.
I smell rotten lamb chops.
Is that a hole?
Here lies Helen, killed by an enraged zombie.
May the seven
I'm sure we
keep
can
you.
talk this out.
Yeah. Okay. Ah. So what does she have? Ranged power stance. Increased damage but reduced chance to hit. Ricochet. Fire a normal arrow that deals 18 to 31 damage and then forks off to the next target up to 4 times within 8 meters. Treat poison. Oh, nice. Let's go. How far is that? A long way. 15, 17 meters. Highlight an enemy and press the right mouse button and select Examine. The higher your lore master ability, the more you get to know about your target. Ah. Undead Mage. Burning. Okay. Frozen. Plus 10 armor, plus immunity to knock, immunity. Character is frozen like an icicle. Okay, self-explanatory. You know, I like that there's no mana in this game. It's just action points. So you can essentially cast as much magic outside of combat as you want.
I don't have the right tool for mining.
Ah. Maybe there's a pickaxe around here somewhere? Apparently not. Okay. That's fine. Skeletal Scorcher. What is that? Oh, he's summoning dudes. Okay. A water arrow. Water resistance mitigates incoming water damage. So he has negative water resistance, which means he takes more damage to water. Okay. That makes sense. Missed. Roderick.
The power of the giants!
Got him. Ow. Rude. Yo, what's up, Adam?
Seven, have mercy on your soul. need to dry off.
Alright, that put out the fire on her, too. Good.
To welcome you.
I needed that.
Nope. Of course not. Got him.
As good as a new penny.
I feel better already.
That goes to her. That is a crafting item. Regeneration scroll. I'll keep that on me. Cursed arrow, that goes to her. Iron ore. Mushroom. That we're gonna sell. This we should identify. 24 to 38. Okay.
I needed that.
Okay. So...
Do you like wells? There are a few around Sicil, though one has gone tragically missing. Poor old Wally.
Yo, what's up, Matthew? How are you? key. But what? I don't know.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Please assist me, friends! Please assist me, friends!
Sweet relief.
Ah! Into the fray once more.
Into the fray once more. Bless the Seven, I am restored.
Bless the Seven! I am restored!
Perceptive travelers find lots more treasure than short-sighted ones.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Alright, so that disabled that trap. It disabled all the traps. Nice. More initiative, though, might be good. Okay. Hard to talk to these guys.
Dead men can't jail anyone. The journal's cover appears to be swollen and weather-worn. Its spine cracks as you open it to a yellowed page. They heave themselves across the tunnel like great slimy rats. Soon enough, I'll hear them tapping and banging on my cellar door. To think that the smithy of Cyseal will close for this. These doors that have remained open through sleet and shine for 100 years, shut for the passage of living bones. Today, the last fires will burn in my forge. I have crafted traps, many of them. The undead don't like fire, or so I've heard, so they'll get a mouthful of it if they dare to crawl towards this cellar. I only hope that no innocents enter the cellar before the traps are sprung. Alas, it is a chance I must take. Where am I? There. Interesting. We'll take that book. We'll take the painting of a man. Shoot that. The painting of a woman. There's a man in town who sells paintings and treasure maps. Do you think he knows the way to the realm of fairy?
There's a painting of a woman that says it has a level associated with it. That's not a good thing. Divine Light skill book. Sets the warm status and decreases target's willpower and bodybuilding within the spell's area of effect. I already know this skill. Where are my skills listed?